An electric second day of the Sceptre sessions saw 6 elite fillies and mares realise over 2 million guineas, with the day's trade topped by TEONA, who sold for 4.5 million guineas in front of a packed auditorium, becoming the 3rd highest priced mare ever at the Tattersalls December Mares Sale. The Barton Sales consigned Daughter of See the Stars out of Group 1 winner Ambivalent was covered by FRANKEL and was an obvious standout for the successful purchasers Juddmonte Farms.
Well, we've been trying particularly hard this year to try and increase the mare numbers, especially mares of this quality. Coming here, this mare stood out a mile. She's a Group 1 winner out of a Group 1 winner. She's in foal to FRANKEL. She's got everything that it takes really to enter the Green Book and be part and parcel of our great broodmare band.
Fellow Group 1 winner Via Sestina also hit the headlines during the second session, with the Grove stud consigned Imposing Daughter of Fastnet Rock, realising 2.7 million guineas when selling to Evergreen Equine. The filly, who peaked during her standout racing career under the stewardship of her trainer George Bowie, was sourced by owners Becky and Stephen Hillen for just 5,000 guineas at the Tattersalls December Yearling Sale.
She's been unbelievable. Jamie McGee broke her in, and he sort of February rang me and said, this filly gets up the gallop better than any of them. And he said, she could even go to the breeze ups, and I said, I just thought it's the wrong thing to do because she's so big, and so we didn't put her into training until August. She went to Joe Chewett, my great friend, and he did a great job with her, and she just improved and improved and improved.
She was a filly actually that I followed in training. You know, she was always a very imposing filly and impressive on her debut. You know, the plan was to get some black type with her, and her work was very good. I thought she'd win the Group 3 on her first start for us, and look, she loved it at Newmarket, which helped, and arguably unlucky not to win the Champion Stakes. So, look, she's superseded everything we thought.
A new chapter was added to the story of Whitsbury Manor Stud's blue hen mare Suelita when her daughter Get Ahead sold for 2.5 million guineas to First Bloodstock on behalf of a new syndicate at Hillwood Stud. The daughter of the operation's own stallion Showcasing and half-sister to 2,000 guineas winner and newly retired sire Chaldean is yet another remarkable success for one of Whitsbury's foundation families.
It is amazing to think that Dad buying Suelita for 21,000 10 years ago or so. You know, she's just had so many great results in the ring for us and on the track. Dad started buying sort of £2,000 fillies to get his broodmare band going 40 years ago, and to think that it's culminated in a filly at 2.5 million is amazing, so that's testament to him. We've had a lot of success leasing to Hot to Trot as well. Heartache was a similar story. That ended up at Tattersalls. So, no, we're very lucky. We're just going to, enjoy it, and no, it's brilliant.
Rafe Beckett's Kimpton Downs Stables also hit the headlines on day 2, with 2 Group 1 winning flag bearers for the yard, Prosperous Voyage and Lazoo, both breaking the 2 million guineas mark to register a landmark day for the team. Prosperous Voyage sold to Katsumi Yoshida of Northern Farms for 2.4 million guineas. He also secured 1,000 guineas winner Cachet earlier in the session.
She was a very nice rival to Cachet, and we're very excited to have her as well. One of the top-class females in Europe to have in Japan is something very honorable. Things were pretty busy now, so we haven't had the time yet to discuss what to do with her. But yeah, same with Cachet. We might take her back to Japan. We might leave her in Europe, but at least we'll be having her as a broodmare prospect.
Standout juvenile and Group 1 Cheveley Park Stakes winner Lazoo, who raced in the colours of Andrew Rosen and Mark Chan, was the second filly to light up the sales ring from trainer Rafe Beckett's select consignment when knocked down to NRK International for 2.2 million guineas.
He's got a beautiful name, Lazoo, it's wonderful. And she was a top-class 2-year-old which we were looking for. We want to try to bring mares with speed and 2-year-old form, and physically she's beautiful. We like the stallion Zoostar, we like her. She was exactly what we were looking for.
First time when she won at Ascot, she won the Princess Margaret. Andrew Rosen had never seen a horse of his win in England until then, And that was great. And she won 4 times in 6 weeks, and then had a break and came back and won the Cheveley Park. She's just a really tough, hardy filly who loved racing.
2.2 million guineas was the price also achieved by 1,000 guineas winner Cachet, also secured by Shingo Hashimoto on behalf of Katsumi Yoshida's Northern Farms. The Daughter of Acclaim was sourced by Jake Warren and the Highclere team for just 60,000 guineas at the Tattersalls Craven Breeze-Up sale, before claiming classic success under the stewardship of trainer George Bowie in the colours of Highclere Thoroughbred Racing.
It's been an amazing ride, and she's so cool and calm, and she takes everything in her stride, and obviously to get the price that she sold for this evening is just the cherry on the top, really, because it's just been such an emotional, amazing journey, and thanks to Uncle H backing the judgment. So it couldn't have been. It just couldn't have been a better story, really, for shareholders as well. To be part of a ride like this, for them to have taken part in a Highclere syndicate at 6,500 and been to all of those races, won a classic, been to America to Breeders' Cup, and now sold a multi-million-pound filly is just all thanks to how well he puts these syndicates together and gets people in the game.
It's not easy, and you have a result like this, and you've got a filly like this. It's sort of what we're all about. And I am emotional because it's like the end of an incredible journey.
She was just, she had brilliance at home, and I don't think I've had a horse who works like her. And to be so active at 2 and go on at 3 and make all in a guineas, I think the last horse to do it was FRANKEL. So she's been an absolute star for us.
She looked really well. Her appearance was very attractive, and there's not much chance for us to purchase a 1,000 guinea winner. So we're very excited and honored to have her back to Japan.